And we're back for game number 2 here in Insidious Idol versus Kansai. Whoops! Actually, I like the players in there, I like the name. And to be honest, what they put together as a draft and everything, it didn't look bad. I even gave them the slight edge over Insidious Idol in some situations. But to be honest, 2D, he didn't really get his chronos together. Like the chronospheres, they were everything but optimal. And also the Queen of Pain, pretty much it went downhill for him after he fed the first blood in mid. Even though he had like a level advantage, a XP advantage over Ysera, but Ysera, he just, yeah, the Storm Spirit was just way better. Like he was always, almost 90% of all fights, he was the initiation, then the Titans coming in, and yeah, by that point they got the double Ravage at the end. It was just really, yeah, it was just a clock running out for CSW. But either way, let's see. We have side swap now. We have Kansai whips on the Radiant side, and they pick a Lycan. On the other side, we have a Brewmaster, which was banned last time. Kobolos and Void now out as well as the Naga and the Batstrider. Okay, I guess I can live with that. No initiation, no fat Naga forever farming whatsoever, no exorcism. But of course, with the Lycan needs some time to get online, but once he's online, he's like quite intense and push, obviously. The Earthshaker making maybe something possible at the start. Let's see. I mean, I'm not a huge Lycan fan anymore, obviously. He already got the huge nerf hammer, and now with the ultimate it's even got worse. The stats are also not supporting him anymore. For the Brewmaster, I'm not a big fan either, but that's just me as a caster because I hate Brewmasters. I hate to play against them, I hate to cast them. But still, there are some players out there that still like master this hero properly. He can fall behind, and he will naturally fall behind unless you really go for a decent item build on him, which is then also for later for the single non-ultimate damage pretty much. Let's see where he's going with this one. Jakiro is coming out again, but on the other side. So we have Insidious Idol now with the push potential, the ice paths, etc. The ice paths and everything, it was actually quite decent. The Jakiro on CSW last game, it was, yeah, I can't complain about it. They got the pressure up. He mostly did a chunk of damage. Even his ultimate was sometimes in a nice position. So I don't see any reason to complain there. Tidehunter as well as the Ember Spirit now being banned out. Okay, and on the other side, well, they still have, if they want to get rid of it, Viper and Razor. Razor is already out. The Viper in C Dota mostly getting banned or picked. It's still a very popular hero there. So let's see what's coming out. I mean, I assume that the Viper will be picked if they don't ban it right now on either team. Why you hate on the Giga Fund? I'm just reading chat. Elephant causing global warming. Yeah, that's the Giga Fund. You should be happy to see the Giga Fund. The Giga Fund is the reason we can afford to be online here.
Clockwork.
Clockwork. Okay. Now that actually gets interesting. I haven't casted a Clockwork in about a billion years or so. Now this is really interesting. Queen of Pain now on Insidious Idol. Is Insidious Idol saying like, hey guys, now we show you how a Queen of Pain is played? I don't know, Musica getting taunted right now, for sure. The Viper came out as expected as a ban. So Clockwork versus Queen of Pain. I mean, the Clockwork can catch out a lot of those targets. And the Brewmaster, actually, the Battery Assault single target, the Brewmaster's new Primal Split cast time is higher than the Battery Assault ticks. Which means if you get the Brewmaster solo in your cogs and every tick of your Battery Assault goes on it, he can't cast his ultimate through. Which is quite nice, actually. So we have to see. Clockwork, he has to do a good job with this one, though. Oh, there's my tea. My tea is done and ready. Everything's fine. Let's see. We still have some heroes like that could come out in this combination. A Scarab Mage, maybe on either side. It would fit. Maybe it would fit a bit more on CSW, but then again they also need to pick some heavy again. Like, don't have really tanky targets at the moment. On Insidious Idol, well, as in for Lockdown on the Lycan, we don't have too much. I mean, we have maybe the Queen of Pain going this time for Orchid. If that's played by Isera, for example, we might see Orchid, so he doesn't even get into his form. We have the Brewmaster, that's 2 stuns, or at least 1, like, and after that he will pretty much be out of range for the second one. Jakira Ice Path could maybe buy some time, but overall, like, Lockdown on the Lycan is kind of limited at the moment, so we have to see where this one is going. That Lycan needs, of course, a bit attention. And they also have like a lot of things to prevent chasing a Lycan, for example. There are cogs. There's the Earthshaker. And they actually pick an Invoker. Okay, now that gets interesting. That gets really interesting. So Invoker versus Queen of Pain. That is a Brewmaster offlane? Maybe? Maybe, baby? Lycan safe lane, Invoker mid. That leaves, I don't know, Clockwork in the offline, and we need something else. Anything. To be honest, right now, I still think we could go for a Skyrive Mage. A Skyrive Mage would fit in now here as the 5th pick, in my opinion, on Kansei whips. They have a slow. They can put the Mystic Flare into the cogs, like Mystic Flare, slow combination with the Earthshaker together. Like the Invoker can put up Sunstrikes in there as well when the Clockwork finds a target. I think that might work. That actually might work.
Sand King.
Oh, just reading chat. There are, as usual, like questions about betting. Betting. People are like... Go dot, yeah, go dot, G dot, but I like G dot more because it makes sense. Go dot is like go dot. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It doesn't have a nice ring to my ears. But let's see. We have the last bans. Oh, Enigma actually getting banned out as well as the Storm Spirit. I didn't see the Storm Spirit coming. That would have been a Brewmaster offlane, safe lane, Storm Spirit, and a Queen of Pain mid, or the other way around. Sure, I guess, yeah. Could have worked out. The Sand King came out as the 4th one, which means we have actually now a bit more lockdown on the Lycan. So we talk about what, Ice Path now, the Sand King, Burrow Strike, Boulder Toss by the Brewmaster when he has his ultimate up. It's still, I don't know, it's not 100% proof or Lycan proof setup they drafted. So maybe it comes down to ignoring the Lycan and getting the rest down, and then he can't really do anything on his own. Problem with the Sand King is that he lives from his invisibility a lot. So when the Necros come out, that won't help you anymore. That's like the biggest problem. Oh, but they pick Greedy. It's gonna be a Morphling and the Beastmaster on the other side. So for CSW, they actually have quite some disabled. That's an Invoker with a lot of CC. We have sorry, the Earthshaker, the Clockwork, and now the Beastmaster. That's actually quite interesting. It is actually interesting. Because with that they can lock down a lot of targets. And the ultimate of the Beastmaster is also very low cooldown. Which means, well, we have to see where this one is going. I mean, they have to catch out certain targets really fast before they can get out. And the BKB as such won't help you. So Brewmaster, he has to be careful, maybe even holding back on the Thunderclap and just getting the ultimate off, because otherwise he might get caught out. There's Earthshaker stuns, there's maybe knockback by the Clockwork, Invoker Cold Snap, Beastmaster ultimate, everything that can really ruin your day as a Brewmaster. But yeah, let's hop in, introduce the guys really fast. We have Azera, this time on the Queen of Pain, Rin, this time on a Sand King, Shagasaurus playing the Chikiro. We have Chipix playing the Morphling, and the admin actually pauses the game. Hashtag question mark. And we actually have one missing, that is BSR. Wait, what did we have? Oh, that's actually the Brewmaster. Yep, that's the Brewmaster for the offlane. And on the other side we have Mr. Risk on the Earthshaker, Musica playing now the Lycan. So is that like in mid and a safe lane Invoker? Key Fernie is on the Invoker, Godot playing the Beastmaster, and 2D on the Clockwork with actually quite interesting set. I actually like that set. It's actually not bad. Look at this. Pretty cool. Either way, game continues. And we're going for it. I don't know why we had that pause. We might never find out. But anyway, we're hopping into the game and let's see. It seems like both teams are just going to their lanes. No gank train at the start, just as we saw it in game number 1. So it's quite surprising because usually from C, I know it as well, like they go for like early aggression here and there. But look, Rin, he wants to ward, but he saw a risk already. It's daytime after all. Always starts with daytime. And where is it? Like, right now, when they see him, they know there's still wards on him, so he didn't plant them yet. Except for maybe that one observer, they don't know if that was coming out already. But the second observer is on. Is on. Okay, is on. Here. Okay, it's blind me. But let's see. Them right clicks coming out on risk because he can. Because he has the boots, he can just go for some right clicks and that's it. But oh look, nice one. But with the burst strike, he can easily get the hell out of here at the moment. Godot. Oh, where is this one going? Rin? You don't want to risk that here. The Brewmaster coming in. What is he doing? What is he trying to do? With those axes, it's gonna be really close. What is he doing? That is like one of the biggest question mark I've ever had. 3-2-2 in its best form. I'm not really sure what that was, but it's a haste run here. Now a lot of damage on the Beastmaster, but the Beastmaster's come with a ton of base armor. It's similar to what we have on the Orca. And now Risk has another Fissure. There's the stun clap, there's the stun, but oh, the Fissure. It's on the wrong side. BSR just going for them right clicks. And this is another kill. What are they doing? What are they doing? Giving 2 kills to the Beastmaster, the Beastmaster being almost level 2 without even seeing a single creep in this game so far. Wow, I mean, usually people always say I'm talking too much, but right now I'm missing words for this. I'm really missing words for this. This is like 2 big question marks for me. Giving 2 kills away to CSW. I don't know, Insidious Idol, are they playing on like giving advantage to CSW to make it more challenging or something? Is that really some arrogant move, overconfident move? I don't know what it was, but it's something that, I don't know, might not work out. BSR is pulling the creeps now aside, but yeah, Godot is doing the right thing, pulling the creeps back in again, so BSR can only leech up something. But now it's again just those right clicks, but I don't think he wants to go again. This is level 2 versus level 1, and this is, I don't know, level 4, he's being slow, but the Earthshaker might come in now. Oh, look at this, he doesn't have mana for the axes. 20 mana is missing. And BSR, you don't want to underestimate those axes again. The damage is quite real. And he, with all this action, I don't know, he ate through all his tangos. And we must not forget, this is not some farming Beastmaster or anything. Like, wasting his time is not, I don't know, not something real or so. And oh, we have a regeneration run on the Brewmaster. That of course is good news for him, so he could save at least his last tango there. But still, it is a very strange start. Yeah, I still lack words for this. Well, 2D in the offlane. This time he's gonna go a bit better when it comes to CS and everything in comparison to his Void last. You see, guys, my voice is still not really going there where it should be. Either way, he's gonna go for that Rocket Flare build, which means he's gonna steal here and there some CS. It's definitely gonna be better than the Void in the last game. But let's see. BSR, well, he's gonna find some XP now, but oh, look, there's a nice Fissure. He still has the clap and he's not blocked in, so that's pretty much about it. So he might actually find level 2 now. But 2D in comparison, he's already 3.5. So the offlane is definitely going better at the moment for CSW, not to mention that they fed the support so much. In the mid, well, 11-7 on the Queen of Pain, while the Invoker is on 6-4, so at the moment Ysera is doing a way better job in the mid. And well. And it's pretty funny to read the chat, because now with a 2 minutes delay, you guys actually see what happened there. The both guys dying and me lacking words to describe it. Now I see the reactions here. Please can someone report for 322? Thanks. Ha. Yeah, pretty much that. Pretty much that. So either way, guys, looking back to the game, it's still 2-0. Ever since we didn't have too much action going on, it's just the same fall from back we have. But CSW, they're doing so much better at the moment. Like, I mean, they farm the jungle, double pulls all the way. Brewmaster only made it to level 2. The Lycan finding decent farm. He's 21 and 11. He even has more farm than the Morphling. The Morphling, well, they try to do some stuff here as well, but the pull's not even successful too much. There's just that one creep actually finding it into the camp. Sure, it's some experience denied, but then again, it's also like 2D being around level 4 already, almost level 5. This is gonna be a very, very, very fast level 6 on the clockwork in comparison. I mean, like, for the fact that he is offlane. But yeah, 2D is doing a good job. The Jakiro just wanted to pull them up, but it's not really working. It's not really working. There's 2D. He's even stealing one CS here. It's just working out really well for CSW at the moment. What is BSR doing? I think he had to go back to base. Yeah, he's out of any regeneration. This Brewmaster, I don't know when he's gonna see his ultimate, but this is maybe 10 minutes plus, unless there's something crazy happening. But I mean, we're talking about a 5 minutes game where he's not even level 3 yet. So this is really bad news. And soon we have the Lycan on level 6. I mean, the first ultimate won't make too much of a difference. But let's see. I think with as soon as they have level 4 wolves and then some more points in Howl, they can start pushing the tower here. He's going for the Vladimirs. He has ring. What else? They're in the courier. There's nothing else. But well, he can go for the mask. Obviously, he's buying it right now, and yeah, he finished it. So the next thing is then, I guess, brown boots. But yeah, with that already, he's quite a nuisance to the towers already. We have the Invoker actually, well, out of lane, farming, yep, them groups here from the side. That's it. It's not stacked either. But Isera is doing so much better. 28 for a 13-7 Invoker. This is not really working out so far. And Isera, like, he's really, really dominant in this lane. He's showing that he wants something. But now into this idle, maybe. Yep, some initiative here on the tower, at least getting that liquid fire and everything up, but that's pretty much about it. BSR, he's just running around. He achieved his level 3, woohoo! But that's pretty much it. Now he's already missing something, and we have the first tower push coming in. The right click's coming out. Where are the wolves? There are the wolves. There's the boar. Everything on that tower now. Like, they used the cliff, which just gives them time to actually clean out the wave. Now the axe is helping with that as well. BSR, well, I'm not sure if that's a good idea coming here from the side. There's a rotation here, a frost path, but BSR already pretty low. Where's the Lycan? Lycan now, there's the ultimate up, and he can go for BSR, but Queen of Pain in the background getting that 2 kills. It wasn't on camera because I wanted to see that Lycan, but this is 2 down. And Musica even going for more. Nice ice path, but oh well, Queen of Pain. Musica, Sunstrikes. The Sunstrikes actually cleaning up the Jakiro here, but this is more interesting because Isera, he doesn't have too much, and Musica, he's juking. Oh, but BSR, there it is. There's the slow, and the right clicks should be enough easily. So in the end, it's a 3-4-2 trade, if I'm not mistaken. Oh well, they didn't show this one, but yeah, they got 3 kills and they lost. Wait, am I stupid? I can't count anymore. Simple math. They lost the Earthshaker, the Beastmaster, and the Lycan in the end, and they lost Jakiro for it, and BSR. So it's a 3-for-2, yeah. I was right. What am I talking about? Either way, I'm not quite sure in what... Oh, look at this! There, Rin was just using a Burst Strike out of necessity there. Oh, but he wants to go for it, but he's gonna sacrifice his life for it. Actually, it's gonna be a 1-1 trade. Still, this one is definitely better. They got the mid-hero Invoker for a Sand King that died after everybody was away, so this is no experience for the other side. Yeah, experience change 0. So this is actually a really, really bad trade for CSW. I'm not really sure if that was so intended. New runes for Isera. Nulls on the crown. Bounty rune. bottom, they're still invisible available, and it's actually Godot. Okay. Unfortunately, he's not level 6, because with invisibility rune level 6, that might have been interesting. Now BSR, he wants to deny that tower. Oh, them misses here, but yeah, the Brewmaster is gonna get it. The problem is still, if they had the ultimate, it would have been interesting, but oh, BSR from the Wolves alone, really low. Maybe some right clicks. Some right clicks, some harass, and then the axis. Why not? But it's level 1 axis. It is level 1 axis. New boar. Where's the new boar? It's not coming out. And the axis not skilled. Oh, the axis. They gonna get the kill. Never mind that. 2D's nice little rocket flare. Now Chibik's coming in. But I'm not sure if he can get the kill. Now he's slowed from the boar as well. And he's just running out. That's it. That's end of story. For that he just gave up his safe lane farm. I'm not sure if that was really worth it. These are, well, it's a nice little snack kill, but this poor Brewmaster, I was right with the 10 minutes. Like, I was guessing at 10 minutes we're gonna see that level 6 on him. We're 9.5 soon in. He just respawned. When he comes back to lane, he might ding shortly before the 10-minute mark on level 6. That's the first time that Brewmaster can do anything in this game. Everything else was just, I don't know, here and there. Some small slows, some damage with a thunderclap. That's pretty much about it. The Lycan, however, well, he's doing fine. I mean, what is he doing actually right now? Just pulling him back a bit. But yeah, all those creeps, they're gonna, like, he has the 2 thunderclaps to face. And the stun, well, the stun is already out. The second thunderclap is out. Godot helps him now with those camps. Yeah, it's quite some gold, obviously. And talking about gold, I actually thought we're gonna see like the Sand King stacking earlier and everything, but it's not really coming. Now he's stacking this one unsuccessfully. That's of course also bad news, wasting so much time like going for it in the end. He decides to go for the single camp. Let's see. And they keep on farming here. Lycan is gonna get the bounty rune. He's already level 8. This is... I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. CSW, they still lead by 2 kills, but Insidious Idol... well, they just wait for their late game, I guess. They have a Morphling, so why not? The Invoker, even though he had a horrible time in mid, he still finished his, Hand of Midas. So, I guess he's on a good way as well, even though he lost his lane and he lost his life there before. We have now the ultimate on the Brewmaster, so let's see if Insidious Idol calls for some action. So far we haven't seen 2D come in with any action. I mean, he's level 8 and we haven't seen a hookshot yet. So I'm actually waiting for this. I'm really waiting for this. They could go for BSR. It's quite risky, but at the moment Chibix can get out of the hookshot cogs. Isera, well, it depends. Like when there's cold snap, battery soul and everything up, you can't blink out. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure if 2D actually finds a decent target here. A decent target would maybe be the Sand King, but even he could get out with Burst Strike. So that's what I like about the Insidious Idol draft. Unless you really get the Chakir, you always have heroes where it's not a guaranteed kill just because you land a hookshot. So let's see. Need some more action. Give it to me. Oh, well, top there is, well, some harass coming obviously on the tower with the liquid fire and whatnot. Chibix is clearing out with the waveform. But yeah, Risk is coming in, just saying hello to Chibix and saying, hey, we're gonna defend this tower. But 2D was here, and I think we just saw a missed hookshot. Yep, that was a missed hookshot. Didn't go on anything. Isera, you might find him, but there's... oh, invisibility rune. That's just perfect timing when you get you're chased by a Queen of Pain. Find the invisibility rune. That's the best thing that can happen. But oh, wow, that's actually quite interesting. Oh, he wants to get his ultimate off, and now he's invisible and he has everything. Oh, the Sunstrike comes before he plings, but Godot, the ultimate. Oh, it actually lands here. The Axis as well, but he has another one. I was just about to say he has another blink, but he didn't go for it. So that's actually the Queen of Pain clean out. And BSR, he can't do anything, but they want to get 2D here. Still, like, they need to find him. There's the clap, and they, yeah, cogs. The cogs are coming out, holding them in place a tiny bit more. But there is no follow-up. They're not coming in on this. This is like the Wolves, actually. Oh, Wolfies. The Sunstrike. Oh, that was a nice little move by Rin here. Not to go there. In the end, he's getting out with his newly acquired Blink Dagger. Still, it's a clockwork for a Queen of Pain. So overall, this is definitely worth it. Then again, the Morphling, I think, did he get credit for this tower? Morphling, yes, he got that tower. So it's a tower trade as well. Tier 1 for tier 1. In the mid, the Invoker got it, and top Chibix got it. I don't know. If you count it all together, I think CSW won in this fight. Just because it was a 1-1 tower trade, a 1-1 hero trade. Only difference is that it was Isera for a Clockwork offline. Definitely a better trade, in my opinion. What's the Lycan going for? He decided to go for the power threats, and now he's working on the Necro. So that's a level 13 Necro being done, level 1. And we actually have the mech. The mech is coming out on the Clockwork. That's also quite interesting. The Clockwork as a mech carrier is not something we see every day. And now we see a smoke. The smoke is for either Clockwork or Musica. But the Wolfies were already scouting out. But of course they don't see anything if it's smoked up. We still have a hookshot on 2D here. So he could use it defensively or anything like that. The Wolves, well, they still don't see it. But the smoke is soon running out. They're not gonna find anything with this smoke. CSW well aware of something going on. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, so far, item progression, like we have the 2 Blink Daggers now done on Insidious Idol, so it's not like Insidious Idol is like completely on their back foot or anything, but oh, in the mid, we have a nice go here on BSR. He's trying to get his ultimate off. It doesn't really work. That's what I've been talking about, but oh, nice Blink Dagger on 2D, but it doesn't really hit anything. And now Isera, well, he still has his ultimate, but oh, this stun is coming out before 2D. Well, you gotta be really careful. Now he's lacking that HP. He has to Blink out, or he's in trouble. There's the Blink away. That's of course good news. Chibix trying to do something, but Musica with that ultimate really fast. The Ice Path not holding him back, but Musica, oh, with the ultimate. You don't want to go there. You definitely don't want to go there. And also Chibix waveform. Like, everything's sort of missing here. And oh, that meatball landing on Rin's head, that really hurt. So he's going down, and the question is, do we get more? Chakiro, in midst of all of this, Chibix, new waveform, soon ready. They want to focus here on Godot. Godot is going down if he uses that waveform. Yes, it was even on 2. Risk is getting out, and we have the Brewmaster back in the fight. Now with that ultimate, that's stun number 1, stun number 2, and he even wants to get on the Lycan. Lycan, no shapeshift available. There's the Boulder Toss, and Isera will pretty much do this thing. We are looking at a full team wipe. Well, wait. I'm not even sure if that was... I thought the Clockwork died before, but never mind that. He actually didn't die. And it's too bad he finished his mech right now, because they could have needed that mech in this fight. But either way, you see Insidious Idol, they're striking back with the entire team rotating in. And the fight was so long that the Brewmaster came back into the fight, making it possible to get finally his ultimate off and everything. So yeah, Insidious Idol, they're everything but out of this game, for sure. Oh, but we have in the mid a goal. The hookshot, again, off the mark. He doesn't find him. That's pretty much it. This is bad news. It's a 70 seconds cooldown. It's relatively low in comparison still. If you go for a hookshot that early in the game, you want to have it, like, yeah, being something successful, something to find a kill, something to change the balance of it. But, oh, 2D, he finds a Sand King farming. In theory, you can bring him out with the assault, but oh, do they want to go for the Morphling? There was the stun, it didn't hit, and Chibix, well, he doesn't have a replicate up at the moment, but the waveform was just enough. But now he could need that hookshot. Right now they could need the hookshot. It's daytime, they actually see him, but nobody used anything, so I think they're gonna transition into a tower push, but at the same time the Chakiro alone just going for the same action, and this tier 1 tower might even die faster. Might even die without using the cliff. Oh, this is bad news. This is CSW missing a cliff. This is obviously bad news. Like, they could have bought a lot more time, so it's a 1-1 tower trade, but it could have been a way better one just because CSW, they should have used the cliff there, but I guess they were busy in mid and top. Let's see. However, we have, look at this, Mr. Rin, level 1 epicenter. It's not the strongest one, but level 4 burst strike with a blink dagger. So is there waiting in the mid? All they need is like any go. The Clockwork might be interesting. Risk, getting on risk here might be too risky. But well, let's see where this one is going. The Chakira at the moment, he's like, yo guys, I'm pushing this, no problem, watch me. But oh, Chibix. Oh, he's visible here, and yeah, he gets the hell out of here. He also has like the Lincoln Sphere, so no problem for him. CSW. Oh, there's the hookshot. After the waveform, he has no replicate out. That's bad news, obviously. Chibix is going down. Easy peasy. But while they do this, and this was even a dominating one, I mean, that is quite some nice XP and gold, obviously. But they're gonna push a tier 2 tower here. This time they use the cliff, and it's gonna end up in a tier 2 trade with a Morphling as the icing on top of the cake. And I guess that's it. I guess that's decent enough. So overall, a slight win for CSW, just because of that Morphling kill. I'm not quite sure why nobody like came into Morphling's range, just giving in a replicate or something. They didn't go for it, so yeah, Chibix had to die, giving away his dominating streak. At least he finished everything he wanted to finish before, and from now on it's really just going into stats and whatnot, and I have to sneeze. So... Ah, I even hit the microphone mute button. That was really fast on this one. Today the power is with me, so no sneeze on stream. Ah, Jesus Christ. Either way, it's 11-9, guys. We are 90 minutes into the game. We have a small advantage for Insidious Idol, but it's at the moment declining, obviously, with those, with the trade of the Morphling. As for gold, it's up and down around the 0 mark, pretty much. Like, nobody really has an advantage. Tower trades were quite equal so far, at least in the last 5 minutes, and they're all pretty much back to farming. Like, so far, I wish we could have some more action of the Lycan, but I guess we're gonna see that pretty much soon, as soon as the level 3 is coming out. Oh, but Shakiro coming in. There's the Ice Path. Well, there could have been a Burst Strike if they wanted to, but there's just no damage to follow up. That's the biggest issue. Chibix still not having a replicate. Come on, get a replicate of anyone. There's the replicate. So now he can push as much as he wants to. A nice observer board. I haven't seen an observer board in this position for a long time, but it gives obviously a nice position in all the sidelines. Also, like those people coming in here. It's a nice triangle spot. But let's see. We have Chibix. Well, he could come with a replicate in here if he wants to. Where's the replicate? Oh, actually, never mind. It's in the mid. 2D. I hope 2D doesn't fall for that bait, that this is not the real Shakira, but yeah, he should know since he doesn't use the liquid fire. And now top. Oh god, this one is gonna be bad. There's the hookshot. It finds the Brewmaster. He can't get his ultimate off. That might be one kill, but at the same time, oh, the meatball. That's BSR kill for sure. Musica online. They want to get the Shakira here, and I think that's an easy kill. You can't run anywhere. That's 2 down, and that's about it. The Rocket Flare just giving some vision. Chibix, the only thing he does is, well, some damage here on the Invoker, some damage on the tower, but that's it. With Chibix being out and the replicate away, they had no chance whatsoever to, I don't know, make some turnaround in this fight. But oh, or the cogs, well, in the end, more or less ended up defensive cogs. And let's see, Chibix, he's not really interested in anything. He really wants just farm. But the good thing about having a Beastmaster is that all the time, this damn bird is scouting you out. This damn bird sees everything you do. So right now, even without having crazy wards, CSW know exactly what Insidious Idol is doing. And we have soon Arcanum Scepter on Mr. Beastmaster. That's gonna be very interesting, to be honest. I didn't expect him to rush for it, but I mean, he had such a good start. I mean, they got a double kill on BSR and of course on the Sand King. So why not going for it if you have such a good start and the game overall going there as well? But now, yep, CSW, they want to go for the Lycan. They're rotating in here. Shagasaurus, there's the Macropire. Look at the ultimate, and now, yeah, the ultimate being cast. The Sunstrike, that's an easy one. Like, look at it. 2D coming in, short range hook, but I'm not sure if that's enough for BSR. It should be enough. No, does he get his ultimate off? He gets his ultimate off in the end, and 2D is going down, so that's a good one. Risk is the next one to fall, and the question is now, do they get more Godot going out? And Musica also stopped Roshan. Like, if they would have killed BSR, that might have been a decent fight. This way, no. This way, it just didn't turn out the right way, and the Beastmaster, well, he's getting out. He was so lucky. I'm not quite sure why, but he stood here, and the Echo Slam, which was cast here, it did not connect on him. So, I don't know. That was like What the hell? Low to high ground not going through? I'm not sure. Either way, so that was the first Roshan attempt, but Roshan, well, he goes down. That's at least the good thing for CSW, but they pay with 2 for it after they got the Jakiro. I guess it's still a decent trade for CSW. Having the Aegis on your side, the gold, the experience, the Jakiro free kill, and just your offlaner and the support died for it. I can live with that, and so can CSW. What is the Jakiro actually going for? He just has a random Sobi mask. Well, actually, it's a Sage mask now. Dota 1. Hey. But let's see. I guess that's gonna be eventually. He's gonna try to get a Yule Scepter up on the Jakiro, which is always a nice setup. It's nice against the Wolf. Obviously, you can make like, I don't know, a 4.5 seconds disable or so. Lincoln's, I say, Yules plus the Ice Path, etc, etc. But oh, 2D sees BSR here. There's the vision. Oh, but it's the neutral. The neutral soaking it up again, and he doesn't have the assault on before, so he just blinks out. He should have been more patient there. More patience. Oh, but look at this. There, he's visible, but also blinking out. That's 90 gold going down in form of a dust. But that's pretty much it. Like, I have to say, I mean, 2D. I mean, I know him. I casted this guy a lot, and to be honest, it's not his day. Really, it's not really his day. Usually, I know him as someone who makes a lot better initiations. Like his Void was not too convincing in my opinion. And also on the Clockwork, I mean, those hookshots rarely lead to a kill. Even at BSR close-up kill, that was not really where it should be. But let's see. They're gonna just push on the tier 2 tower at the moment here, while Musica is just farming in the jungle. So they try to optimize their farm, but this is not enough for pushing the tower down. Oh, but the Clockwork is still around. Oh, there's the go on 2D here, but he still has a hookshot if he wants to. But all meatball, everything, and the SK just being obliterated. But the ultimate of the Brewmaster is coming out. Now the stun on Goda, but he has his ultimate still if they want to. But 2D being surrounded by 3, that's 1 kill. And now see if they get more. If they want to wait out that Brewmaster ultimate, then yeah, that's the right thing to do. Godot, he doesn't really care. There is a Gundam Scepter obviously out on him. So in the end, make this a 1-1 trade. But the difference is that Insidious Idol, they fought as 5, and Musica was all the time farming in the jungle and going for something else, like the tier 2 tower. So in the end, it's again a CSW win. It is. This is a tier 2 tower and a 1-1 hero trade. It's definitely going in the way for CSW. Let's see, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat, whatever the chat says. And I'm also trying to look into it. I mean, in theory, the Mineski game is starting right now. So I actually hope by now this will be over, but apparently it's not. I just hope the other game starts later. So if this is actually taking a bit longer, guys, and the Mineski game starts already, I will hop into the Mineski game for sure. But it has to be, I guess, the first game from Ticket. I'm really sorry about this, but like, as I said, we can't run 5 channels. Like when the teams in Join Dota League like assign their times this way, there's no way for us to stream it. I mean, this is a game at 12:30, 14, 13, and 16 something. So you would need, in theory, like 3 channels alone to stream those games, and we just don't have the resources for it unless I don't know. Unless HeflaTV recruits another 20 casters or so. It's not gonna happen. Especially because there's also, like today, guys, on our Hitbox channels, there will be Battle of Central Europe. This whole thing is gonna start like in about 2 hours at 16. That's also something definitely worth to look into. The group phase starts there. And it will be some nice games. It will be tons of games, and as far as I understand, later the best of 3s, like the winner bracket and everything, it will be also on Dota 2 Best Launch, and I think Dota 2 Best YOLO also picks up some games here of Battle of Central Europe. Yeah, 2 of them, like House of Gamers versus Commander and Lions versus Album Sheet, like those are already on Dota 2 Best YOLO, so you can actually bet on a lot of those matches, which is for you bettors, I guess, the right thing to do. That's what you want. And let's see if we get Ysera back here in time. I really hope so, because I don't wanna miss the Mineski game. I really don't want to miss the Mineski game, but they schedule their games in a way that it's for us kind of impossible to go for anything. Just reading up on some other stuff. This guy was full of everything. But looking back into the game, the Morph just finished the Ethereal played, but I'm not quite sure if it's really the best thing in this game. I mean, it's nice against Musica, obviously. But let's see, the Shotgun Morphling, he's lacking quite some stats for it to actually make this viable. He's soon level 16. I wonder what he's going next for. I mean, Ascari would give him the most stats right now in this situation. The Invoker is such, like, well, the Useceptor setup in the Meatball Deafening Blast so far got him like 3 kills or so. But what else is he going for? I mean, the next thing for him might be a Hex. Actually, there is an Ultimate Orb on the way, so we might see a Hex on the Invoker. I guess that's the best thing to do, especially against Queen of Pain, against the Morphling as well, to prevent him from just morphing out, or the same for the Brewmaster, preventing him from just getting his ultimate off. So yeah, at the moment CSW, they are looking good in item progression on, and Musica is still obviously like always dangerous when it comes to pushing towers and everything. And so far they've been playing S4, having the Lycan in a sort of 5th position and just going for them split pushes. As for the SK, well, besides that strange action at the start, I don't know, he found his Blink Dagger, which is a good thing. 4-stuff is the next thing to go for. He doesn't, he's far away from it. There's still 900 gold short. But I don't know, we haven't seen any crazy Epicenter so far. So Epicenter is definitely something we did not see in this game. So let's see. He actually oh, my voice. He actually reconnected, so let's see. They're calling G, so give unpause now. There we go. Yep, that's the unpause we were looking for, and the game is commencing. Like, we just had that fight in the mid, which was not much, but the pressure on the tier 2 tower is gonna come. Oh, but that ultimate here, and they don't even need the Sunstrike. The Jakiro is melting before everything just happens. This is an easy tier 2 tower. That was also the last outer tower for Insidious Idol. Now, however, you know how it is at the in the current meta, guys. Like, breaking high ground is always a hard thing to achieve, but well, the Sand King is trying to do something. That Fisher didn't go for anything, but I just want to put some pressure on a tier 3 tower, and successfully so. That's minus 200, minus, well, almost 500 damage as well. The boar is going for some damage as well, even though, well, it's not the hardest hitting boar on the planet. Ysera, well, trying to stop it, but they keep the wolves up on it. Like, they can slow siege this tower pretty much. The only good thing for Insidious Idol at the moment is that, of course, Shibix, he's farming in that lane, but he needs quite some farm. In comparison to Lycan, like a Morphling needs way more, and he doesn't have a replicate up at the moment, so he can't really go fast back unless he's TPing. And they want to go for more. This is hookshot time, but he's TPing out. There, he's gone. There's no way they get him. So in the end, it's just tier 2 tower, tier 3 tower getting half damage. We have a smoke on Insidious Idol's side without Chibix, so they just want to look for it, but I think I think this Hawk scouted out. Yep, it's daytime. The Hawk was here, and they smoked here around this area. So they're well aware of this, and you see it already. CSW, they're going way, way back to their towers. There's no way they find anything, unless of course jDL is blocking himself with his own creeps or something, like he's doing right now. That might be interesting. Chib is getting the tier 1 tower in the mid. Oh, there's a go here on Ysera, but they need the silence or anything on it. Ysera is actually going down. The epicenter is coming out, but it's not doing anything. The mech is completely nullifying it, and now they're in pursuit. They know they're not gonna get the Morphling, so they go for Shagasaurus. Ice Path in his way of retreat, but Musica just too fast. That's 2 down. And yep, Chibix, he's already going into split push mode with Rin because they know they're gonna go mid, so they want to put some pressure on that bottom lane. But I don't think that's gonna be successful because the Invoker is gonna go there, and I think he's enough to defend, unless of course they jump on him. That might be interesting. Ethereal played and everything, so in Insidious Idol they're like, okay guys, you have to decide, go for this or not go for this. But oh, Invoker, that's a bad idea here. There's the stun, there's the thunderclap, that's a dominating streak, easily going down for them. And now they're in actually kind of a bad situation with the Howl and everything online. I mean, they get a tier 3 tower, there is no cliff available. The cliff on the other side, however, is available. Godot is here. Well, Primal Roar is ready again, he can buy some time. They already go for the Rexes, but there, look at it. Musica working on it, BSR, he has his ultimate. The question is, does he get it off? I don't think so. I don't think so. He's gonna die before all this is happening. Mech is coming out and he is done. That is 2D finishing it off, and even the burst strike now on 2D. Well, oh, that Sonic Wave, it didn't land on anything crazy. Now they even changed Chibix here. Is he completely out of mana? But Ysera, oh, he wants to go on risk here. There's a replicate, so if the Morphling goes back, then they can go on that poor Shaker, but they don't even need it. Ysera alone is enough. They didn't get the Rex, which is quite a surprise, but the Wolves working still on the melee Rex. The only problem is the melee Rex is healing up, so I'm not sure. I guess permanent damage on the range Rex would have been better in comparison. Still, 19 and 15, 30 minutes in. Insidious Idol, well, they performed better than I thought. I really thought this is gonna be this tower, I don't know, maximum traded by the Morphling. They got the dominating on the Invoker, and then I thought like, yeah, they're gonna break Rexes, but no, it didn't end up that way. Like, Insidious Idol putting up a decent fight for sure. What are those melee creeps here doing in the trees? They got locked in there somehow by tree respawn. Also very interesting. But yeah, we are back to square one pretty much. Same situation, smoke again. I think this time it was not scouted out because, oh, Musica is right there. Thunderclap, Ice Path, oh, they don't even need it. Whoa! With the Aghanim Scepter, he's not holding back on the Sonic Wave. He's just using it whenever he got it. I mean, it's the right thing to do, but Musica was so dead either way. The next Roshan is gonna be up, well, in less than a minute. And that's of course also the time when Musica spawns. That means Insidious Idol, we have to see if they want to sneak Roshan before Musica is coming back. They certainly would be able to right now. They have enough people to like tank it up, but right now it seems like they're just interested in a tier 2 tower. Full HP, and there's, of course, there are some defenders. Well, the replicate, it's not even a replicate, it is, yep. Oh, let's see. There, the Brewmaster is going in, gets his ultimate finally off there. Risk is already really low. Like, you can chase him down, and there's even, oh, the epicenter. It's not doing anything, but Risk will still be in trouble, but no, he's blinking out, so the Brewmaster has to go back. This was an attempt in vain. And let's see, there's the Brewmaster, but oh, he's in the cogs under the tower. He doesn't really get out. The Morphling in the meantime got the Invoker solo kill, but oh, nice double ultimate here. And the Sonic Wave, I can't even believe it. It's working at the moment, but Ysera, now no mana, he has to wait for the stick. BKB used, stick used, and he's just blinking the hell out. He's even blinking forward in the enemy base. Wow. I mean, Chibix was not there, and they still did quite well. They got the tier 2 tower. Unfortunately, they didn't get the Earthshaker kill with the Panda ultimate. That might have been more interesting, because that Acro Slam in the end did quite a difference. The only downside now for Insidious Idol is with this trade, they just committed here. They can go for Roshan. I mean, not Insidious Idol, CSW. They can easily go for this Roshan now, and Ysera alone won't be enough to stop it. Oh, but he finds Risk here. That's an easy kill. But still, it doesn't change anything. Musica will go for this Roshan. This Roshan is definitely set in stone. I have to say though, give us something. Nope, he's not jumping in. So Lycan up with the H's, but they have to wait. Invoker's still down, and everything else. There is an Ice Path attempt. Nope, it's not coming out. Chipix is also here. Well, BSR, well, he doesn't have an ultimate, so I don't think he wants to join. The Boar, as usual, just scouting out everything. But let's see. Idle, they get aggressive now. Like, after this bad start and some nice moves of CSW, they're starting to get aggressive more and more. But of course they play, they have to fight an uphill battle right now. Because it's still against the H's of the Lycan. So I'm not quite sure if that's really what you want to do. They just want to go systematically, I guess. There it is, the tier 2 tower. It's going to die really fast, but oh, look at this. The damage on risk here. That was not even fully. Oh, but Tootie commits fully on it here. Isera held in place, the Sunstrike on him, but that's about it. I don't think that's enough. He will just blink out. Yep, that's about it. The epicenter doing not enough damage because there is the BKB on Saurin. He's definitely going down, but Chibix still holding his crown. He is strength morphing already. Still has enough mana to go for anything, so Godot will be it. He doesn't pick up the gem, so the gem is quite secure at the moment. Oh, Necros and everything now on Chibix. He still has a replicate if he wants to. Nice little Acro Slam, but it doesn't really change anything. Isera is back in it, and Musica, well, he has the Aegis, but he might lose it. So, still low, still go for it, and so many Cyclones, so many Yule Scepters, you can't even keep track of it. There it is, Chibix is down, that is of course bad news. Then the second one, Chakiro going down, it's still Musica alive, Isera out of mana with the Necro Units just doing all the work. BSR, well, he used to stick, having something, but Isera is definitely going down. That's some nice kill, or is it? The Wolves! The Wolves! Yes, the Wolves will be enough. And the last survivor is then BSR here, but they are not sure where he is, or they're probably not gonna get him, or maybe the Invoker is gonna go for it. In theory, he could, if he wanted to. Well, using the Midas, pushing it out. Oh, but he gotta be careful. There's the strike. Look at all the damage, and Invoker just feeding away his life with that split push attempt. So in the end, it's Musica. I don't know. I don't know where this was heading to. The Invoker making again a questionable play. Still, the trade was very decent for CSW, even considering the fact that Musica did not lose his Aegis. So he can push in with Wolves now, but it's not enough for Rex. There are too many people alive, and even with Risk coming here, nope, it's not gonna change anything. It's just not gonna change anything. So more or less with this fight, the tier 2 tower is pretty much the only permanent change. Everything else, well, you see it in the experience graph. It's a up and down. The game is closer, or it couldn't be any closer at this point. 35 minutes, and we just turn around between 1.5 and 1k. For gold, pretty much the same. CSW, they are losing their advantage step by step, and Idle just picking it up. So yeah, Idle is coming back from this really bad start. You have to see. I mean, for both teams, it's now about breaking high ground and who has the more carry potential. Right now, they don't really use Musica as like the split push wonder, because there's too much disable on the other side. He can't go alone. That's a fact. And I don't know. I'm not really sure where this is heading, because Chibix, he's getting scary. He's really getting scary. This is Shiva's Guard done. I think this is Queen of Pains. Yep, Queen of Pain is gonna go for that Shiva's Guard. Some nice armor for him, so he can tank up a bit more value, of course, and some burst damage as well. Definitely like that, but oh, 2D is invisible. He might find people. Actually, he's just pushing them back, and Ice Path also not hitting anything. This is pretty much just a standoff. Like, I thought there's more coming out of it, but no, in the end, it's not happening. I think that was too risky anyway for 2D, because he would have been bursted down easily with being just in the front lines like this. Musica farming up the Ancients, but that's it. Like, there's love in the air, guys. There's a lot of love in the air, and it will be unleashed very much soon. Both teams up and running with their ultimates. All of them already right now. All of them. So all we need is now someone engaging. Someone just unleashing this endless hate. The Aegis is still up, but not for long. I think I missed the Aegis timer, but I think It's just like a minute left, or even less. Roshan respawns in 3. Well, okay. But no team really wants to make that initiation. It's pretty hilarious. At the moment they stick together. Most of the time it's a 4+1 on both sides. It's Musica actually working together with the team now, while the Invoker is alone. And the Invoker gotta be careful. I mean, he sees the Morphling here. Oh, there's... Well, that's the Lincolns. He's going out. And now he finds himself on the other side. But actually, this is brilliant because they forced him back here on this one. And oh, there's the initiation. There's the Sunstrike. And everything's coming now. So, Civics, that was bad idea. Bad idea? Yeah. The Replicate having it on this lane. The Invoker baiting him out here. Forcing him into using his Replicate. And then he ends up into a smoke of 4 people. So that's a nice kill on him. He has buyback, I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, he has the buyback. So if they actually push now, we're gonna see a buyback. Or they want to buy out some time, but I think one of them is, yeah, TPing back. It's risk. He doesn't want to have this being pushed in. And they stop it. CSW, they stop it here. They just sent their creeps in, maybe. The wolves are coming up. But yeah, that's about it. I think with the Earthshaker being not available here, they're retreating. So morph kill is all we see after all this. There's no follow-up push, no baiting out the buyback on the Morphling, even though that would have been a crucial thing to happen on CSW. That would have been very crucial actually. But it's not happening. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. So let's see, 39 minutes, and I have to see. Just checking something in the background. Yeah, no, because we still have to fix the overlays for the next games, but oh my god, everything. I mean, right now this game is anyway in farming mode, which is quite interesting because I thought maybe this initiation on the Morphling would have done the trick, but apparently that's not enough for CSW. They want to make it like super crystal clear and 100% go. And now we have, well, Chivix has his Replicate. Oh my god, but there's the Hex coming out. Ultimate coming with the Sunstrike. Everything, is it enough? There's the stun. Still, Echo Slam. It's enough. He didn't hit that Replicate button in time, so he's out for 85 seconds. And now we're seeing a push. I think it has to be. Like, this is the best chance you can get right now, baiting out that buyback. So Musica, what is he going for? Looking at Roshan maybe, going, no, from the side. Well, they pushed out mid, so he can't really push in there, but he's setting up at least the wolves for vision. So he can put the wolves as well on the range tracks, for example, once the creeps are pushing in, and I think that's what's happening. Oh, but Musica popping his ultimate. He knows he wants to go for it. There, the Necro unit's coming in. Oh, BSR is alone in there. He doesn't get his ultimate off quite yet. So the question is that enough to actually get a kill on him? Right now, it seems like it. Yes, it seems like it. There, Godot. Oh, he gets all the wrath of the Morphling, and he, of course, fought back. So in the end, it's just the range tracks and a buyback on the Morphling. Oh, let's see. Do we have an interrupt? No. No burst strike, no nothing left. And it's just the Invoker here in the vicinity, but Chivix, he can't stop him without, I don't know, the Skadi slow, for example, and then the team following up. So let's see what we got here. I mean, who actually bought back? It was really just the Morphling and the range tracks. And the Meteorax as well. So CSW, slowly but steadily, getting this done. Buyback on the Morphling, long cooldown, Roshan up, which means they kind of need the Beastmaster. But oh, what's happening here? Look at this, Sarah up, and yeah, this is a dead Invoker, very, very dead Invoker. And now with 2 down, this is a Roshan for Insidious idle. Bad news again, but the wolves are there, they have vision, they're just gonna clean them out. And that's pretty much it. The only thing Musica can do at the moment is split push, maybe farm the enemy jungle. But this Roshan is going to idle. So at least they get some consolidation price, I guess, to the Raxus they just lost on the buyback they had to spend. But that's about it. Still, Shagasaurus, really low. Roshan Roshan, so what? Oh, look at it! Where's the Aegis? The Aegis picked up by the Sand King now. Is that enough damage here? 2D trying to TP out. It's not gonna work. Now Risk is doing the same. Oh my god, they just spent 2 people for pretty much nothing. Musica at the moment just split pushing. If he was there with a BKB, I think we might have seen 2 kills, at least a 2 for 2 trade, getting some supports down. Maybe he would have died. That's why he didn't do it, but okay. Strange decisions coming out now by CSW going in there. Well. I think his BKB must be down to... No, it's actually on 7. Okay. So he just wasted his 8 seconds BKB on this TP attempt at like 5, I don't know, 50 HP, 150 HP, something like that. And now it's actually getting interesting because the Lycan is getting Abyssal Plate sooner or later. He's gonna sell that TP scroll, is he? No, he's not selling anything. Hello? Now he's selling it. Okay. I don't know why he was so indecisive there, but... yeah, he's getting an Abyssal Plate sooner or later. He got 2.5k at the moment. 3.8 is what he needs for the relic. I mean, with that he can definitely lock down certain targets, and then the wall plus all the creeps should do the trick. Queen of Pain is there, just spamming that ultimate. Easy going with a 40-second cooldown. But still, it's 28-26, we have 43 minutes in, and the teams are, look at this, the experience they just threw into Idol's favor. It's crazy. We're looking at the 8k swing, and the gold is also almost back to 0. So this is Roshan, Aegis for Idol, like the Invoker kill before that, the Beastmaster kill from the old fight, and then on top of that, like they fed Risk, and of course 2D here. So overall it was a Roshan plus 4, if you count it all together. And only Musica doing some quite some farming in the meantime. That's all about it, like if you put it all in one equation. So I'm not sure where this really is heading. CSW making it definitely not easy for themselves. That's the biggest problem at the moment. They are not making it easy. But let's see. Let's see guys. They're grouping up top. Maybe they want to go. And I think it's about time to go. I don't think the situation, even with the Abyssal Plate and whatnot, the situation is not gonna get better. Like that Morphling still has potential. A lot of potential actually. And there it is. There's the Eye of Scotty. Is done. That leaves him without buyback, by gold, and by cooldown. I think the cooldown should still be up, yeah, for almost 3 minutes. But yeah, it's Eye of Scotty for the next fight. And that makes it obviously harder. He can pretty much obliterate, for example, Risk. 1480, well, it's not quite enough, but with a waveform, adaptive strike combination. Oh, but there's already a go here on Shagasaurus, but there's nothing else. Oh, now the right clicks are coming here. Even the BKB used, and they want to go for that tower. No cliff being used so far. And let's see, BSR is coming in. There's the ultimate. Godot is gonna get that stun. The ultimate by Ysera. But that's all about it. The question is, do they get more? The Invoker already in the air, and this is a nice setup here. Oh, but he's invisible. It doesn't matter. They have a gem in the background. They're just running CSW. They don't want to fight. This is in the end a tower for a 3-for-1 trade, and maybe now losing even Musica. He has no ultimate, so getting him will be quite hard. Oh, but these are blocking him in, and with that Skadi, everything will be just fine. He can't heal up. There's even a Hex if they wanted to. It's ouch. It's really, really ouch. So it's a 4-for-1 trade, and all that for a tier 3 tower. So Idol, they say like, okay guys, you can push, you might get like 1 building or something, but you will not get anything else. And the good thing is, and this is what I like about Idol right now, they're very, very patient with their cliff. So far they haven't missed a single cliff in this game, and they didn't use the cliff like Panic Cliff or something to protect the tower that would have died anyway by slow siege or something. No, they keep the cliff just for, yeah, keeping those Raxes alive for the next push. The only thing I dislike at the moment, I think they should be more aggressive and just push, but apparently they don't feel they're on a position of pushing, I guess. So yeah, Ysera, they're gonna push out the mid. Chibik's just stealing the Ancients with BSR. BSR as such, what is he going for? I mean, he got everything a Brewmaster, like an offlane Brewmaster for initiation purposes and whatnot has and needs. But from now on, he can go for anything. You can go for second Shivas. I don't think they have an AC yet. yeah, if he wants to, like, to be honest, everything for the team would be just fine at the moment. Like, I don't know, flats, AC, something, Risk. Nice position here, but yeah, Chibix is just gonna get some damage, and that's pretty much about it. And they're pushing this tower. Cliff being used actually to protect the tower, but oh, they wanted to go for it really, really badly. 2D activating it, and that's pretty much about it. After that, they can't really do anything. The SK is going down, but they're still working on the racks. They really want to get the racks. Musica getting one more. It's a Shakira, and oh, is there a held in place? This is a beautiful Acro Slam, but look at this. BGC now getting his ultimate off. Chibix just getting the hell away. They got the Rex, that's pretty much it, but now they're gonna pursue that Brewmaster. Yes, there's no way he's getting away. He still has one Cyclone, that's for the Invoker, but Risk is already running. Is there another Boulder Toss? Yes, the Boulder Toss is coming out right now, and all they need is now tag him. Yes, that's enough. That's an easy kill. There's the stun, and that's 4 down for Rex. It's pretty much the similar trade what we saw before. Interesting is now Roshan, but Roshan is not back for a long time. We have to see though. I think CSW, they don't make the mistake like Idle. They will push instantly. You see it already. They're heading directly top. It's only Chibix alive here at the moment. He can do, of course, some pushing out, but that's pretty much it. They might go through the mid, pushing it into the base, just losing the back to protection. Then Musica will come in. Like, he has the gold for everything he really wants to. Boots of Travel is coming out. Wait, are they actually his Boots of Travel? Yes? Okay, he's investing in that. But there, first buyback is coming out. Cliff now being used. It's 4 back. Just the Brewmaster won't buy it. Oh, they want to go here on the Invoker. Invoker, I don't know what he's doing there in the mid. There's nothing to achieve there, but that's 2 down and maybe even riskier with all that Eye of the Sky. You look at it, the right clicks, it will be enough. It's a free for Rex. Yes, it's a free for Rex. Maybe free for more. Let's see, Musica. Oh, he's getting bashed. I can't even believe it. Wait, who bashed him there? Whoa. Or was it just the BKB running out just a second before? I think he kinda under or overestimated the duration of the BKB. But yeah, in theory he could have made it out, but is it just me being stupid? But there was no bash that something goes through BKB. No. So it really was just him screwing up his BKB. Either way, he's going down, but all that for the price of a range of a melee Rex. So I mean, it's good news as an objectives, but now they have to spend their buybacks as well. So buyback out on Musica now, and maybe even more, even though, well, we have the Invoker spending it as well. The other two, they are coming back in quite a decent time. So let's see what Chibix is doing here. He's getting a tier 3 tower really fast, and oh, look at it, 2D coming in, but he doesn't use the hook shot. It's just too risky, and look at the damage. Chibix just way too strong at the moment. They're gonna get a revenge Rex here easily, and now they're 5 men on CSW side. If they want to fight, they have to do it now. This is pretty much the game deciding fight. Buybacks are not up. Oh, but 2D's coming in there on Shagasaurus. Shagasaurus doesn't even get a cast off. He's going to die easily, but also the Invoker is down. That's 100 seconds here with the buyback and Musica being kited. He has no BKB this time. The question is, do they get him down? No, he's way too fast, but also Earthshaker, he can't really do anything. This is 3 for 1 still, and they're gonna work on a tower as Clockwork, buying back. That's pretty much it. Like, they have to find a good everything now. CSW, it's now or never. Maybe getting Chibix here, Musica healing up, that would be the only chance. Otherwise, Insidious Idol, they're gonna nail this game here. Focus on everything. There's the last Rex. The last Rex is here, guys. Go for it. There we see Chibix. Yep. Just being stopped. There's a second stun, but I don't think they can do anything, even with the BKB, even though, oh, Chibix relatively low, but look at the right clicks here. 2D can't really do anything. Adaptive Strike, interrupting it, and there we have it. Mega Creeps. And Insidious Idol take game number 2. It didn't look like it. For all those who were with me with the start, like since the start, they gave away like 2 kills before the game even started, and not because CSW played well or anything. They just right-clicked them down, pretty much. It was a horrible thing all over the place, but CSW throwing or idle fighting better in some situations, and the pushing power of the Lycan just not going through. And to be honest, I still don't understand a lot of plays of the Invoker. The Invoker being caught out alone in the mid, alone there, alone there. I just don't see it. Like, the Invoker was for me the biggest disappointment. I think with a better Invoker play, CSW might have taken game number 2. Either way, guys, I have to look into the Mineski game now. I will be back in, I guess, less than a minute or so. So stay tuned.